This is the PlayStation Portal. It's a remote player for your PS5. Put your PS5 in the palm of your hand, your handheld gateway to your games, player collection, experience breathtaking immersion. So this thing was $200, and as a longtime PlayStation fan, especially of the PSP, I was very excited when it got announced. The problem is it kind of comes with a caveat, and I'm not really sure who this is for or how much I'll use it because it's not a standalone system. Looks like it comes with a USB-C cable. Let's get into the good stuff here. Basically, you've got a DualSense controller with an 8-inch 1080p 60 FPS screen built in. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this thing actually looks really clean. That is absolutely gorgeous. So you've got speakers, power buttons, and volume rockers along the top. There's a USB-C port on the backside for charging, and this is the Portal. Not gonna lie, it feels pretty good in the hand. I still remember the first time I touched a DualSense controller, it felt very premium, very solid, and this is no different. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Look at that. The LEDs built into the sides of the controller. So I've already turned it on. There was like a software update and stuff you had to do. And now we're at the point where we link it to our PlayStation account. So we're gonna go ahead and scan this, open up the app, and just like that, our Portal comes to life. Connect to a PS5 to play. Pair your device with any PS5 you've recently logged into. You can change which PS5 your device is paired to at any time. Okay, so it's already detecting my current PS5, which was last logged in on Thursday. So let's pair it with that. We need to turn on the PS5 from the home screen, go to yada yada. All right, we need to go upstairs. An interesting comparison here. This is the DualSense controller and this is the PlayStation Portal. It's literally just slicing this down the middle and adding an 8-inch screen. Would you look at that? We've got it on the front page right here. So we're gonna go up to settings, system, remote play. We are going to enable remote play. And then under power saving, we're going to go to features available in rest mode. Stay connected to the internet. I already have that so you can keep like downloads and things going, but I'm assuming we're going to be able to play games while the PlayStation is in rest mode, which is pretty good. So now we can continue. It says that we're all set up and ready to go. Ooh, we're connecting to PS5 111. Looks like we may have been successful. We're ready to play. Okay. PS Martin connected using remote. Wait, this is straight up just streaming from it. Like whatever I press on here is also done on the actual PlayStation 5. If you try to turn your other controller on, you will take over and it will probably log this thing out then, right? Yes, it logs it out. I was wondering if I could use this controller to play on this control. It wouldn't make sense, but I was just curious. What happens if I put my PS5 into rest mode? So we're gonna shut the entire thing off. I'm gonna put this to the side and then we take this. If I turn this on, can I turn my PlayStation on from, like, say we were in a different room or something? It already turned on. Let me swap to here. Interesting. I didn't even connect to it yet. So as soon as I turn this on, it will automatically kick on my PS5 and then you can choose to connect to it or not. Now this is where things could get interesting. Really, I feel like the point of this device is, say I'm downstairs, not in my office, and I want to play PlayStation, I can. So like right now, we're gonna fire up Spider-Man. We haven't downloaded anything. We're just connecting to our own PS5. This is kind of awkward. Hi. Just connecting to our own PS5 through the internet. Wow. That was a lot faster than I expected. Kind of an awkward angle I have to hold this at to be able to show you guys, but wow. Okay, it feels good. It is for sure 60 FPS. The 1080 screen looks, you know, solid. It's 1080. It's not 4K, but in such a small screen size, it looks pretty good. Very responsive. I mean, I'm not playing competitively, but I'm not noticing a ton of input lag or anything. This is interesting, but keep in mind, we are on the same Wi-Fi, the same internet source. We're in the same house, just a few feet away from the PlayStation. What happens if we're away from home and we're on a different source? Literally just gonna take this outside and we're gonna walk down the street. It's a little bit rainy, but anything for science. Out in our front yard. I don't think our Wi-Fi service is that great out here. Looks like we're getting a bit laggy. Oh yeah, it's getting laggy. Okay, it doesn't like this. No internet connection. Okay, it's gonna disconnect. Lost connection to your PS5. Now the question is, what if I was on somebody else's internet? I have a personal hotspot on my phone, so I'm gonna hook this up to that and I'm gonna see if we can play over different Wi-Fis. We are connected to Trevor's iPhone, so we're gonna back out of here and let's see. Can we reconnect? It's definitely taking a bit longer. I'm getting farther away from the house just to make sure we're doing this right. I don't want it to reconnect to the Wi-Fi. And we're in. My neighbors absolutely think I'm the weirdest person on planet Earth, but I have a built-in tripod on this sundial. Rain's starting to pick up a little bit. Let's see. We definitely don't have the graphical quality that we had before. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look great. It looks like we're playing at about 480p. Now, the first time we connected to the PlayStation, it did this, so maybe it just needs a little bit of time to buffer, or maybe the service to my phone isn't that great. It should be decent, but playing on a different network does work. We are officially out of the house, away from our PS5. It's at home connected, and we can connect to it anywhere that there's Wi-Fi to be able to play games on it. We can go home, we want to switch games, let's go play some COD. I mean, I can't imagine playing multiplayer this way is the best idea, but you know, if you're really fiending to level up those weapons, then maybe this is an option for you. Looks like we were able to get into a match. Wow. Okay, so we are mobile gaming on the go with this thing. This is actually pretty sick. Love how we got the best map we could possibly get here too. I mean, it looks a little bit better, still kind of 480p-ish. Definitely looks better when you're connected to the same network and close to the console, but I mean, it works. We're playing in my neighbor's yard down the street. Now look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Would this be better if it was a standalone system? If it could actually download and save and play games by itself without being connected to a PS5? Absolutely. I think that's what we all want. If we had a next-gen PSP like this, people would freak out. And I feel like we kind of missed the mark not starting with that, but I'm hoping this is just a first iteration and that's on the way. I will say it's very sleek. It feels very well made. It's lightweight. It's just like, I mean, this thing, it looks sick. This truly looks like the gaming handheld of the future. It's just limited to places where you have good Wi-Fi. I am really glad we have that ability to connect to our PS5 at any time, even if it's in rest mode. So from now on, I'm just gonna leave my PS5 in rest mode. That's mostly what it's doing anyway. And anytime I wanna be able to play on the couch, I can just hop in, connect that fast, and boom, we can hop into a match. With that being said, it's kind of weird because it's hard to think of someone who's really gonna use that a lot. Now, honestly, myself, I'll probably use this more than most because my PlayStation is up in a different room. It's in my office. I'm working when I'm on it. So this is a great way for me to be able to veg out, lay on the couch, play my games, grind things off screen, play games for fun, whatever. I feel like most people already have their PlayStation in that area, hooked up to a bigger screen, higher resolution screen. Like, I don't see the use case for a lot of people. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think a lot of gamers need it. It's very cool, it's well made, it's well designed, it's got a pretty good price point, but it's just not needed. Like, why wouldn't you play on a better screen when you're already at home anyway? So yeah, those are my first impressions of the brand new PlayStation Portal. It's funny because I'm saying that most people won't need it, but I'm actually really excited to just veg out right here. Just really hope we get some sort of second iteration where you can actually play and download games on board. That would murder it. PlayStation, if you happen to see this, please give that to us. This looks so much better than a Switch or a Steam Deck or anything else that's out there. I mean, this thing is beautiful. So if we could have an actual Portal gaming device, that would be pretty sick. But in the meantime, this is really cool for some, but honestly, probably not needed for many. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Peace out.